It's time for the One Bar and Lupaga Show, bringing you anything and everything Minnesota Vikings.
Welcome to professional football.
All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Lupagus Show. I'm One Bar with Lupagus, and Lupagus got some crazy news that's starting to fly over Twitter. I shouldn't say news, rumors.
Rumors are abound. People are losing their minds already. It's Odell Beckham Jr. Coming to the Vikings. Big trade. All right. Well, first of all, what do you think about this deal? Would you be for bringing in Odell Beckham Jr. or are you against it?
Well, let's look at the rumored compensation was a second and a fifth next year.
That's what I saw.
And as far as compensation wise, I'd be all for it. I've never been a big Beckham guy, but he's a guy that would come in and pretty much be our best offensive weapon right off the bat.
Yeah, there's a couple problems here. Looking at this, I'm with it. A second-round pick is fine, a fifth-round pick, whatever. You get rid of one guy who's a diva and you're just going to bring in another one. I mean, Beckham's probably worse as far as that goes as Diggs ever was. If he's not happy, he's going to let you know. He could be a problem, so there's huge potential for that. And why are you trading for a guy like Beckham when you have arguably the deepest wide receiver draft that's ever been? To me, the timing is weird just with the class we have this year. If we didn't have Adam Thielen already, I could see this making more sense. But overall, I'm very skeptical of these rumors.
Yeah, I think one way to look at it is the wide receiver class might be deep, but this is a whole different class of wide receiver that we'd be getting, and it would allow us to concentrate on other positions early. A second and a fifth is nothing. Look at next year. We're going to be up to maybe even 4 more comp picks that we're going to get. We already got the 4th rounder from Stephon Diggs, so we're going to have a shit ton of picks next year. The diva thing, somebody tweeted out this morning, it was a great point, that every good receiver is a diva. So I'm fine with that. I think that the issue with Diggs was not so much being a diva, but the fact that he made it known he wanted out of Minnesota. And Beckham has been with Cleveland for 2 years, and he really hasn't said much of anything. So if he's not bitching about wanting to get out of Cleveland, I think he'd be all right.
I thought there was some rumblings about him wanting out, but another thing too is the numbers. He's owed like $14 million this year. We also only have $12 million in cap space. You're probably gonna have to, ship Anthony Harris too if this deal were to work financially. So there's that number, which would really be a huge holdup with this whole deal too, just making it work from a financial standpoint. If I can still have like 15 draft picks, you got to sign too. So
yeah, they would have to make that work, but his contract is extremely team friendly. He's owed $14 million this year, but after that, there's nothing. I mean, the Giants pretty much paid a big bulk of that right off the bat, and even when the Browns got him, that was the big thing with him, is his contract was so damn team friendly, because after 2020, we're not on the hook for anything. And the weird part with him, it seems like he's been in the league for like 40 years. He's only 27 years old. He's only 27. He went to the Browns. I mean, he's had a couple, I'd say, down years compared to what we saw in New York, but Baker Mayfield's completion percentage was like 8%. He didn't really have a chance. And the thought of him, even if it was short term, whatever, I think it's totally worth it with the guys we have on offense. He's a huge step up from Diggs, no doubt about that. He would just continue to open things up for our offense. Dalvin Cook, Adam Thielen. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it would be fun to have him. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It does worry me. You see him have these outbursts. You see him have all these little things on the sidelines where he's thinking about himself over the team, and that's a major concern. And you also got to remember where we are right now. We're a week away from the draft. This is prime rumor season. These things happen every year. These things come up every year. So you got to be very, very wary of something like this, with the timing being a week away from the draft. This is classic draft rumor trade talk. So that's another thing where you really got to maybe take this with a grain of salt right now.
Yeah, but the Diggs trade was also rumors, and next thing you know, he's out of here.
Yeah, but it came and went. That wasn't in prime rumor season. That was back in February.
Yeah, but this doesn't really have to do with this year's draft. It's for next year's compensation.
Oh, it's this year's draft. Second round pick in this year's draft. This is draft week. This is when these rumors start.
Beckham's been rumored to be on the trading block pretty much all offseason. So to actually see one linked to a team, I'll give it a little bit of credit. But yeah, I think it's probably more rumor than truth. But it's something to definitely keep an eye on. Like I said, I am all for that. If that is the compensation, a second and a fifth, even if that means having to get rid of somebody else, we got to put some points on the board. And I never thought I'd say it, but I'd be all for Beckham coming home.
Well, one last thing too is the source this is coming from. I never heard of this guy before. I don't know if you're familiar with him or not, but the source isn't exactly Jay Glazer or Adam Schefter.
No, it's he goes by the Moose. So who knows? Maybe he just really wanted some traction this morning, and damn it, he got it.
Yeah, I mean, it would be cool. It'd be fun to have him. It's always fun to get a new superstar in purple. So yeah, you can't argue that it would be awesome. But yeah, I don't know. Just with the deep class, the rumors going around right now this time of year, and the money it would cost, I just don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm going to put it at about 12% right now, but 12% of me is excited.
And who knows? Maybe at our podcast tomorrow, we'll be talking about our new Viking, Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh my God! Well, I'm going to be refreshing Twitter. I think we're both on board with him coming home. We just don't think it's happening.
All right, I agree.
All right.